Hi everybody, I'm back. This is my first update for the One Book July. It's been a week. Now with this challenge, you can either start on a Monday or you can start on the 1st of July. I actually liked the Monday start, so I technically started a couple days before on Monday, the June 29th. So I've had a couple of snafus, but overall I survived, and I'm going to tell you a couple things that have happened. So the first one right here is my pen. I chose a fountain pen, and I originally said I wasn't sure if it was going to last. Well, look at this. There's nothing left. I've got a few drops. I probably won't last till the end of the day. So I am already, after week 1, having to switch out my pen. So that's a big problem. I've had some problems with this bleeding. In my insert, which I'll show you, it's done some smearing and some other things. This particular ink, this Pilot ink, is not good. The dry time is ridiculous. And I've done some other fountain pens in my Tomo River notebook, so I know it's not the fountain pen per se. It's got to be this ink. So anyway, that's been my first problem, is I've already run out of ink. As far as my notebook, it has gotten a little bit thicker because I've added a few things, but the outside is still the same. Let's open it up. I did a June Planner Favorites video, and so I changed out my favorite paper right here, a couple pieces of paper. My grocery list is still the same. It's a different one, but still the same. A couple things I need to buy, and I started my menu on the back. What I've changed is I added these Girl of All Work monthly tabs for my monthly calendar. I was having a hard time flipping back and forth, so I really like those. This is what it looks on the outside. I don't know how they'll hold up. I think they feel pretty sturdy. They stick out, as you can see, but that doesn't bother me. I think they'll be fine, but we'll just play it by ear. But I added those. I like them. This is my July calendar. Added a few things. I'm using this side over here for just the major events that have happened, and then I keep a post-it note on each month just for some notes. This is my husband's travel schedule so far, but overall monthly, not too exciting there. The other thing is on these days right here, I just use a whole reinforcement to circle the days as they've passed. That's just a visual thing for me, not necessary at all, but I really like that. And I just keep some extras right there. This is the main part of my planner, the main part of my notebook. That has gotten a little bit thicker. Let's turn to the first page. I said I wanted to do something on the very cover, and what I've done is recreate the mission board from the Ink Will Press Planner. I really, really liked that idea. So these are my goals. They are divided up into categories. And what I used for that is, this is from Mochi Things, M-O-C-H-I, and it's the Bank Book Index sticker. They are just the honeycomb, the hexagon shape. And what you get with that, I'll just show you in case you're interested. You get 2 pages that look just like this. Now, my logical brain, I don't understand why there's not equal amount of hexagons, why there's so many more of the yellows and blues, but it's okay, I'll deal with it, because I like the concept that much. And with this, there are, I think, about 46 total hexagons, so that will last me probably about 5 months. I am in search of a different source for these with some different colors and things, but in the meantime, this is what I found and what I liked. Now on this little, this is the other part of my bookmark over here for my pages. This is the other part, and what I've done is this is the movies that are going to come out on iTunes that I want to watch. And yes, they are in alphabetical order. It's just easier for my brain to figure out if I've already written something down. So no big deal, but just something I like to keep track of. The monthly right here, I didn't really know what to do, so I just decided to, since I've started this YouTube channel, just decided to keep track of when I posted. And then I've got some ideas. I probably will just do the ideas per week, because sometimes I'm just not ready to do something, or I'm more excited about something than something else. This page was blank with my Ollie clip over here, It's a really strong magnet if you're not aware of those. They're great magnets. And I moved my stickers. They were in this pocket over here with my wallet section and receipt section. It wasn't working for me over here. It seems silly, but it was a little bit just too far away. So I moved these over here, and I've added some more stickers that I use regularly. My first page, this is from last week. I just put some events that were happening. Payday, that's always a good one. I wasn't really figuring out how I wanted to do the weekly chart, so I didn't get a lot done. But this first section, I was awesome with going to bed at the same time as my husband. That was one of our goals. I think that's really important for a relationship. Other than that, I didn't get a whole lot done. This was kind of a crazy week just with it being the holidays. My family was off for like 4 days, and it was I just didn't know who was coming or going or what we would be doing. So I didn't get a lot of tasks done. We had a lot of family time, which is good. So anyway, that was that page. And if you can see, I washi'd the edges of the pages, which I really like that. This is what it looks like. And each one of these is a different week, and that's another visual thing for me. I like the washi on the edges. It makes it really easy to turn. Because I was having a really hard time with my forward planning because I'd have to flip through so many pages. So that's what I did, and I really like that. And I'll just give you a quick flip through of my week. Again, this is a completely new system for me, so I don't feel like it's living up to its potential right now. I'm getting there. My first snag that I ran into on Monday was I went to my time tracking little circled thing here, and I don't know why it escaped me, but all of a sudden I had a small little panic attack because this is usually color-coded, and I have one pen, so I had to come up with different symbols and things like that for what I was tracking. So it worked out. I made it work, and I think that's one of the great things about this challenge is it makes you become creative in ways that I would never do, because I would never do this. I prefer colors. This is Tuesday. Just flip through really fast. Wednesday was a really interesting day. I had insomnia really bad. Didn't sleep a whole lot. I woke up with major anxiety. And I walked outside my bedroom door and smelled gas. So we actually had a gas leak in our home. I had to call the utility company right away. We had 2 leaks, one in our stove and one in our furnace. So thankfully everything is good. It's turned out all right, but that ended up being a crazy day. This right here, I normally don't track dishes. I try and do those, of course, every day. But some days your kitchen just explodes and it seems like every single dish is dirty. So Wednesday was gas leak and dishes in kitchen all day. Thursday was this right here is family time or time with my husband, and he was off. He travels and works so much that he just gets to decide what he wants to do when he's off. So we just spend a lot of time together and watching movies, etc. Haircuts, my dog's medicine, same old regular stuff that you got to do. And same thing here. Nothing exciting. These elephants right here are just something that I need to remember. Again, something I need to remember. So, this is the start of my second week. As you can see, it's a little bit better. I got my things that I've got with my planner, but I figured out what I wanted to do here. This first section is goals with my husband. The second section is Fly Lady. The third section is the KM, which is KonMari method, and that is Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. There's some things I really need and want to get done this week. The butterfly is personal. Of course, this is like my daily tasks I want to do. And then I've got a whole bunch of gifts that have come up with a lot of different scenarios that have come up. This is a flip through of this week. I'll go really fast. Pages and pages of Post-its galore. They are color-coded. And in the spirit of this, when I originally started this challenge, what I wanted to do was go very basic. I wanted to be literal. One pen, one book, nothing else. And I quickly realized I have to have something, some kind of color. I also have to have some kind of thing. I was losing it. I was going crazy. I didn't know which end was up, what I needed to do what day. I don't like just writing lists and lists and lists of all these tasks I need to do. It's overwhelming to me, and I would rather have for instance, a day like this where I got a few things done, they're all checked off, and then I can just move a Post-it over if I didn't get it that day. That makes more sense to my brain. So that's what I do. This is my, like I said, this is my bookmark. I decided to use this front page as a fly leaf, which that just means you can stick anything on it. I needed something where I could just have some blank Post-its to write down, jot some notes down. If I come up with a task I need to do, I can just write it down immediately. It's also when you open up the book, it's just right there, easily accessible. I don't have to, dig through a pocket or something. When I have a page open, let's turn to today, which I have a bunch of Post-its for today. Then I have, like how you open up the fish on the other side with the monthly calendar. I have this open, and these are my tasks that I need to do specifically. So on this, I have a color coding system. These are tasks and things I need to get done. This is just a specific task that I need to do. It's a one-time thing. These are recurring tasks. Bones is not a recurring task, but I love the show, so whenever that comes back on. And then these over here are, the green is obviously going to be money. And these are things that I've ordered, and they're from overseas. So it takes a little while. If you've ordered something 3 or 4 weeks ago, you forget about it, honestly. I actually got this and these today, so that's exciting. I can pull those off and throw them away. Some appointments I need to make. Everything else is the same. This is just my insert that I told you about last time. As you can, I don't know if you can see all that smudging and bleeding through from my pen. It's not good. I don't like it. I just don't like it. The other snag I ran into is I told you I was going to do some calligraphy, and again, I don't know where my brain was, but a calligraphy pen is a different pen. So I will not be doing calligraphy this month. I'm going to have to wait till next month. But other than that, it's good. This is exactly the same. Still got added a few receipts. I took some away. Money's the same. Everything else is the same. This is what the pages look on the outside with the washi pages. So overall, a few snags, but I do like the system. I think the second week is going to be a lot easier for me. I'm going to try I told you I was going to use a Pilot, which is right here. My Pilot G2. Again, with this pen, it doesn't have a lot of ink. I can't even see the ink right here. So I may run out of ink again with another pen. But I think one of the challenges, or one of the things we're supposed to be challenging ourselves, is to use what we have, go simple, and so I'm going to be using this Pilot G2. So anyway, that's my week 1 update. So far, so good, and I look forward to seeing all of yours. Bye-bye.